Good afternoon, everyone. Um, Chris, good afternoon. Get this right here, innit? Right. Right, Stan Kroenke is what we're talking about today. A lot of things on Twitter at the moment, where they're blaming Kroenke, wanting him out, organising protests. On what do we do? I'm looking at it another way. I'm saying we I mean, as Arsenal fans, wanted this self-sustaining model that was put forward. No one argued against it. In fact, I remember at the start of last season, people shouting, "You spent it all! You spent it all!" I remember when Chelsea spent it, our fans were going, "You spent it all! You bought the title! You bought this!" And we've got a guy now who's come in. Of course, he's not. He's doing exactly what the fans want him to do, and everyone is putting the blame on him. But when you think about it as well, is it all his fault? Because at the end of the day, he spent once 35 million on Xhaka, 35 million on Mustafi. All his money is paid out 50 million for Aubameyang, 40 odd million was it for Lacazette? That's money. That's money. The wages have gone to 300 grand a week for Mesut Ozil. This is all money that's been spent, yeah. So his money has come in. It's the way people have spent it. The people below him have, mind you, he has to also take the blame for putting these people in charge as well. But it's not only his fault. It's actually the people under him as well, like people like Gazidis and Arsene Wenger. They're just thrown this money away. And who gave Mesut Ozil £350,000 a week? You know what I'm saying? And 200,000 a week for Mkhitaryan. You know, you've got to ask them sort of questions. You know, let me get some of your comment. I mean, I, I'm, you know, I just don't understand why people now are making a big thing of it. But see, if you, I'm looking like everyone is blaming Kroenke this, Kroenke that, but at the end of the day, all our fans wanted this self-sustaining model, right? Me personally, I'd rather have been clever, like City, like Chelsea, and done exactly what they done. But we went the other way round, and this is what's happened. So you can't complain. You got what you asked for, and now because even if someone comes in and takes over, the next person is going to have the same idea as he has. You see what I'm saying? So is that the only problem we've got at Arsenal? Are we investing in the wrong players? Should we bring more young players through? Are we not? You know, are we selling players at the right price? £4 million for a Spina, for an international goalkeeper. £4 million we've let him go for. Let's have a look at what you're all saying here. Yeah, that's true. Kroenke allowed Wenger and Gazidis, but the trouble is, he hasn't got a clue about football. He hasn't got a clue, so he's putting his trust in the people that he thought had a clue, and none of these are. Gazidis is a complete waste of time. I don't know what he's going to do at AC Milan. But it really annoys me because I think there's more to it than just Kroenke. There's more to it than maybe. How about our coach? What's he done last year? Everyone's going on about what a successful season he's had. The coach, but there was no style. There's no style to our play. I mean, we've let players go like Ramsey go for nothing as well. Ramsey's gone for nothing. Players' contracts have run down. So you can't just blame. You can't just blame the Stan Kroenke. Emery's no better than Wenger. I agree. I don't think he is. Alf Ladd says we should sign Glenn Murray. Yeah, very funny. See, can someone explain why Kroenke is the only problem at our football club at the moment? Do you know what I'm saying? You can't. Anyway, I thought I'd come on with this short. There's messages all over Twitter. There's Kroenke, and I respect all that, but I also believe that that whoever takes over might have the same idea as he has. I mean, I don't know. I mean, who takes over is going to probably have the same idea. You've been left behind, you know. I mean, thank you for that. Hold on a minute. Alexander Gomez, thank you for that, Alexander. Hello, Claude. Hope you're okay. Love from Houston, Texas. Thank you very much. Well, you must know about him, Stan Kroenke, more than I do. Apparently, his teams in America are now starting to succeed, so has he really put more into that than he has over here? But I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, well, Adlad says, how old am I? Well, put it this way, without giving my age away, I'm not far off my pension, my friend. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not going on the US tour. I wish I could, but I can't. Did I go for a walk today? Yes. I'm going to football training in a minute to join up with the lads for football training. See, I know he hasn't put any money into the club. I know that. Who's that has just come up with that? Christian Patel. I know he hasn't put money into the club. He's bought the shares, and that's all he has to do. And the money that it generates, I know all that. But that's what happens when when you get a self-sustaining model that we got. He hasn't got to put any money in. It's not. He doesn't have to do that. My opinion of Sarri at Juve is I think Chelsea were very harsh on him actually. I think he was just about getting it right. Showed that in the final. I think they're very harsh. I think to say that Juve want him means a lot, and I think they could well regret it. I don't know if Frank Lampard has taken over, but it's certainly a gamble for me. But I thought he was getting it right at the end, and certain players starting to show their true quality. But unfortunately, and remember, this is what gets me. We've got our coaches with failed. They've won the Europa League, finished third, and he's gone. Anyway, that's going to let's have a more Would you rather Arsenal or Emery, or rather neither at the moment? F1 racing, I hear you're a bit. No, I don't want to understand that one. Let's have a look. Cabot's asking me who will win the cricket. I fancy India, actually. I think India will win it. I think India will win the cricket. It's all on the day, innit? It's a one-off game. And also the toss of a coin. Besides that, don't start me, Bordeaux. Don't start me on the bloody new kits. I ain't got time for new kits. Chadwick's more fits. Thank you very much for that, Chadwick. Kroenke is a scapegoat. Players need to take responsibility when they put on the Arsenal shirt. If not, get the hell out. I agree. The players did not show their, especially that final. They just didn't turn up. And I totally agree. You can't do what's going on the pitch. But that's where we need to change it. That's where we need players to go and players to come in. Head lad said I should go on Love Island. I don't think so. I'm about 40 years too old for that, mate. And even 40 years ago, I don't think I would get on there. I'm not vain enough. So let's leave it at that. Yes, Adam Moyne says Spurs are about to spend 130 million. And this is another thing that gets me. They've just got into a new stadium, yet they could spend 130 million quid. And now we were told when we were minister we had to budget. We couldn't spend any. We ended up buying Shamak and players like that. So, but this is what I'm saying. This is where I'm saying this. Nina Bracewell Smith, with the moment she sold her shares to Stan Kroenke, that was the end. That was what you got. But as I say, it's not the only problem we've got. Not the only problem. It's the people underneath him that need to be removed as well. I mean, I've met KSI once. He's quite a nice guy, actually. Big Arsenal fan, a big YouTube personality, massive YouTube personality, and I've met him once, and he's quite a nice guy. I think it was at the Ian Wright, something to do with Ian Wright, but I've met him once, and he's quite a nice guy, actually. Right, yeah, so that's it. I mean, as far as I'm concerned at the moment, 49 days and this bloody window can shut and then we can just get on with the season, yeah. But all I'm going to say, speak to you tomorrow. I'm coming a bit early today because I've got to go out and do some training with the AFTV mob. I'll see you tomorrow and talk to you tomorrow where hopefully tomorrow